We run through these NFL picks because, well, just because. National Football League, Week 14. Pittsburgh Steelers giving 6.5 to the Patriots. Now, I'll be honest with you. New England is flat out dog shit. But, Pittsburgh, we're on this subject again. Isn't it pretty ironic I get online and the first thing the Steelers say, Steeler fans want Mike Tomlin fired? Well, so it ain't just me. Given 6.5, Steelers should, by all intents and purposes, should be on a 3-game losing streak. If they would have got Jake Browning that played Monday, we beat them by 20. But they can't even beat the goddamn Cardinals. So they'll win, hopefully, this game. I don't know why I said hopefully, but whatever. Because if Pittsburgh loses this game, it's time for Tomlin to go. Simple as that. So, yeah. And I was going to take the points, but honestly, I don't think Pittsburgh can cover that 6.5 point spread. I like the Patriots with the points. They'll lose the game, but they'll cover. Houston Texans giving 3.5 to the Jets. Like the Texans. 27-6. Jets are done. But, thank God they finally moved on from Zach Wilson. He's terrible. Baltimore giving 7 to the Rams. Give me Baltimore. Baltimore Ravens right now, they're going to win the AFC North, obviously. But they're just on fire. And they're coming off a bye, I believe. Let me double check. Now you got me looking at my papers. Damn tax guy always using papers. You could just use a smartphone. No, I'm not using no freaking smartphone. Smartphone can kiss my ass. Yeah, I like the Ravens. New Orleans Saints giving 5 to the Panthers. Honestly, I don't think the Panthers are going to win another game. If they were smart, they won it. What's the point? Take the Saints. Colts at the Bengals. It's a pick'em game. It's too close to call. Well, both these teams started backup quarterbacks, although Gardner Minshew is not doing too bad. Like I said, do I think Jake Browning is as good as what he displayed Monday? No, but he had a great game. If he plays that good, we got a good chance. But any win, let's be honest, fellow Bengal fans, any win we get right now is just a blessing, pretty much. So, the Colts, I think, need this game more than we do. We need it too, but let's be realistic. I mean, yeah. I like the Bengals. I always take the Bengals. They're my team, but Colts win wouldn't surprise me. Take the Bengals. Atlanta Falcons giving 1 to the Bucks. I actually like the Falcons. As sad as this sounds, that division's so horrible. The Falcons right now, with a rookie quarterback, are winning that division. But Desmond Ridder, do I trust him? I don't know yet. It's too early to call. I like the Falcons, though, because Tampa Bay is just, yeah. They started strong. I thought they were going to be really good, but that ain't proven to be the case. Cleveland, at home, giving 3 to the Jaguars. Now, obviously, this is because of the Trevor Lawrence situation, which, by the way, the damn quarterback injuries this year are just terrible. Awful. But Cleveland's at home. It's going to be tough for Jacksonville. But even without Trevor Lawrence, now you can't really go off what that C.J. Berthard or whatever the hell his name is. He was playing no defense. Honestly, Bengals, here going back to that game, if it wasn't for that tic-tac penalty against the Jaguars, an argument could be made the Jaguars probably going to win that game. But anyway, yeah, I like the Jaguars regardless on the road because they need it. Cleveland needs it too, but yeah. Detroit Lions giving 3 to the Bears. By all intents and purposes, the Detroit Lions should have lost to the Bears the first time. But Bears are going to play them tough. This is not good. Bears ain't no pushover. And I think Detroit's realizing that. Detroit came off a win last week, but seems to me like they struggled again. I like the Lions on the road. But the Bears are going to put up a fight. They're going to put up a hell of a fight. That being down Detroit late like you were, you ain't going to be able to do that again. So, take the Lions. San Francisco 49ers giving 10.5 to the Seahawks. Now, it's in San Fran. Listen, San Fran freaking blew the shit. See, Eagle fans, I think you're seeing what would have happened last year in the NFC Championship game if the Niners were healthy. But, yeah, the Niners are back. They're the real deal. Seattle, 6-6. You know, I was going to say they might cover, but I don't think so. I think San Fran is just rolling on all cylinders. And they're going to beat the Seahawks. And they're going to cover. Minnesota giving 3 to the Raiders. Here's my upset of the week. Take the Raiders. I think what you saw the last time Minnesota played is the reason why Josh Dobbs is getting bounced to team. Josh Dobbs is a backup for a reason. He's a decent backup, but he's a backup for a reason. I like the Raiders because they got a new head coach, I think. I don't know. Offense coordinator, whatever. But I like the Raiders in an upset. Denver at the Chargers. The Chargers were given 2.5 to Denver. I like Denver. I mean, honestly, I know they lost last week, but I think they rebound here against the Chargers, to be honest with you. Take the Broncos. Kansas City. Here's a good game. Well, I don't know. Earlier in the season, this is a good game, but I don't know now. Kansas City giving 1.5 to the Bills. Well, Buffalo, I'm sorry. I don't think this is your year. I don't. I'm sorry. Kansas City coming off a rough loss to the Packers. Anything's possible, but I like the Chiefs. And the Bills will be lucky to make the playoffs. So, take the Chiefs. Sunday night, Dallas giving 3 to the Eagles. Dallas should have beat them the first time. But, once again, Roger Goodell, hello, the NFL officiating. Yeah. Fuck Dallas over, whatever. Yeah, fuck Dallas out of the last game. They should have won. I know the Eagles came off a loss. It'd be crazy to think they're going to lose 2 in a row, but I think they're going to. Take the Cowboys. They're going to beat them. I have a feeling. 2 Monday night games this week, but, and they're at the same time, ironically. Green Bay giving 7 to the Giants. Well, guess what? Green Bay, you're making me eat crow. And you shut me up. You're the real deal. Something's happened to that Packers team. They turned it around, and they're playing really good. And the Giants are flat out terrible. So, take the Packers in a romp. They're going to cover. They're going to kill them. Take the Packers. And finally, Miami giving 14 to the Titans. Well, you might as well give them 20. Tennessee's going to need every ounce of help they can get. Frickin' Miami's going to slaughter them. Take Miami. So there's your picks, people. And let's have for a good week of football.